Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Good morning everyone, good morning, good morning. We are at the start of a whole another week and a start of a whole another me kind of probably saying the same things we've been talking about throughout the past week because we're still watching kind of a lot of the same locations and same little things all throughout today for the start of this week. Although at least we have a few other little other things we're on the lookout for, and as well at least we should hopefully have a pretty good week when it comes to drops, when it comes to restocks, when it comes to consoles. Hopefully a lot of you guys going and getting your consoles as well. I do have a kind of a good feeling that this will be a good week and we'll probably be a little bit more in-depth when it comes to the weekly video up in a few hours, so be on the lookout for that one, and definitely make sure you guys are subscribed for that one. And like I said, we'll kind of give you guys like the updates, I guess, for the past stuff. Mondays are historically, though, sometimes a little bit more on the quieter side, but they're usually really good information days. We'll probably have a few more other videos on the channel all throughout today. But as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well. For the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console Controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well, link down below. And sign up for the Weeble, sign up for the Coinbase, and the Twitter giveaway all down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching, so let's go and dive on into the video itself. So at least from continued stuff, kind of just like a lot of the weekend topics as well. I know some of you guys only mainly watching the week as well, which nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to this stuff, we did actually see quite a bit when it came to, now, Myers again. So we actually had a pretty good stock numbers from Saturday into Sunday. We actually did see quite a few different reports of people actually getting other consoles all throughout as of yesterday. We actually had a little bit more of a nicer influx before. It was probably like a nice 30% when it kind of came to Saturday. We were seeing a few people getting consoles. We were seeing people getting the hookup. And then when it kind of came from that, it now turned into then Sunday. It kind of seemed like Sunday itself had a nice little bump up when it came to stock and stock movements. So if you guys want to go and check your local Myers store locations, we did see a bigger influx. Although the one big sad thing that I'm kind of sad about myself, we really just haven't been seeing too much on the Illinois side. So as you guys know, I live in Illinois. We were looking around. I even called a few stores yesterday, and every single store I try to go talk to, and at least in Illinois, still has not received stock. But we have been hearing pretty good stuff when it comes to Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, and all those other various places. But just weirdly enough, Illinois has been kind of dry. So I would probably say throughout the next day, especially maybe later on throughout the day, if you guys are trying to get some stock, we have been seeing Myers stores having stock. It's been looking around like the 8 to around 15 range. And obviously, as we've kind of been seeing this ever since they did their tweet on like Wednesday, this is, I think it's now finally in motion. So as you guys know, sometimes we'll be like, oh my God, Target's sitting on stock. And then it takes like 3 days for it to kind of like allocate and have more people getting their consoles and getting the stock and all that stuff. So I think that's kind of the phase we're in right now. Like I think we're in like the right little middle, and we'll probably keep on seeing like little bits of trickles of stock as stock keeps on becoming available for everyone out there. So at least we're looking pretty good with that one. So you just want to check your stores, check on open, or give them a call. I do think a lot of Myers stores seem a little bit more on the receptive side as of this second, just more on the call side. So I think throughout these next few days especially, we'll probably go a little bit more in-depth on the weekly video. I think a lot of these are looking very, very nice and spicy. We'll probably get a lot of people confirming getting stock in the Myers locations. Although it's still on the more Midwest side, at least throughout this weekend, we did see some good influxes, like I said. We haven't really been seeing too much in the PS5 digitals, though. So that's good stuff with that. Best Buy. Now, we've been kind of seeing on-offs when it comes to Best Buy, and we've also been seeing kind of them still kind of sitting on some stock and hoarding some stock. So when it comes to stock in general, we'll be watching them as of even today. We have seen a lot of Monday total tech drops when it comes to PlayStations and Xboxes, although Xboxes have been mostly in stock, so make sure you guys check those out down below. As always, we keep on linking those. But PlayStation total tech, our normal drop, does have a little bit of a higher likelihood. Although, as I mentioned, Mondays are usually historically more on the chiller side. So as we're seeing stock and look at stock for that one, be on the lookout for it. And as well, keep on checking for the in-stores. We have been seeing, like, it's kind of weird, kind of the same thing with Myers and even Target. It's like kind of sporadic. So if you guys want to go and check even right now, I'll talk about Target again in like a little second. Obviously, this is like the usual time, as you guys know, when it comes to stock, when it comes to consoles, when it comes to everything. So Best Buy itself with the PlayStation 5s, be on the lookout. Use the Best Buy app. Keep checking for that one if there's stock available or unavailable. Just be on the lookout and go and check your local stores. They also, like I said, may be hoarding onto some stock, so we might be seeing a little bit more of a delay, I guess, in terms of drops. We'll kind of cover that more in the weekly video. But at least we have been seeing stock. We saw a few people throughout the weekend get stock. It does seem like it just obviously depends on the local area and location. We can kind of go from there. Now, as well as we did kind of mention, we haven't really seen like a proper good online drop for a little bit, although it's like always weird because it's like kind of online, kind of not, kind of in store, kind of not. It is kind of just all around like kind of local area dependent. It does kind of seem a little bit on the weirder side. So keep on watching for that. Keep on being on the lookout for that as we keep on seeing stock with them. And like again, normal drop, total tech drop, all that looks pretty juicy all throughout the day. Now, as well for Target. When it comes to Target, too, as usual, these are the usual hours that we do see in bigger stock. We really didn't see too much on Target this weekend, so I do think the start of this week will be a little bit nicer, although we usually do have like the 3-week-ish type cycle when it comes to Target drops, so we'll see if any more stock comes out. It might even be a little bit of a quieter side, though, I'll be honest. Like, they might be a little bit chiller just because with no weekend stock, and as well as kind of technically is, I think technically week 3 as of right now when it comes to Target and Target store in-store stock, so we'll kind of keep you in the loop the best we can for that. So keep on watching. If you guys want to, it's always area dependent, kind of how it is for the Best Buy drops, but as well, it can kind of go either way. If we see more, we'll let you guys know, but it does seem like Target does have a little bit more of a juicier side, so good stuff with that. When it comes to other things, too, when it comes to Target, and then we've also actually been seeing a little more of an influx of just normal stores having stock on the shelves. So definitely worth checking for you guys out there. Just be on the lookout for stock and stock movement. Keep on creeping if you guys would like to. Although usually I think Target shipments usually have been arriving more on the Mondays and Tuesdays too. So just in case you guys want to go check online and see. As obviously as well, funny enough, same with how I mentioned for Myers, Illinois has been kind of on the quieter side when it comes to stock and stock movement. So at least for my own area when I've been checking, haven't seen too much. Now for other things, GameStop. We actually haven't had a GameStop online drop in a little bit of time, so we'll be watching to see if they do any promotions or mentions or tweets or Facebook messages, Instagram posts, whatever, as of today. Now, when it comes to that, we're watching both GameStop and PS Directs. Usually, PS Directs have been very, very big on the Tuesday, Wednesdays. Although it does kind of seem like they're also just kind of getting rid of the emails. We haven't seen any emails for a little bit. So when it comes to that, we'll be watching for that. Although we do know that the PlayStation Direct is locked and loaded. They don't usually do any weekend restocks, which is why we didn't really bring it up too much on the weekend itself. But when it comes to today and usually Tuesday, Wednesdays, we'll go a little bit more in depth on the weekly video. We'll probably be seeing some stock throughout it. But like I said, since stock and the API and like the overall numbers have already been loaded for the website itself, I do think we'll have a little bit more of a nicer chance for when it comes to consoles as of today. So be on the lookout if you guys want to. If you guys follow me up on Twitter, I'll make sure to tweet that out if I do see it, or put a community post out here on YouTube too as well. So all around good stuff with that. And like I said, we'll be watching to see if GameStop preps up for a drop. They did have a walk-in event, and we are still seeing PS5s in the stores, if you guys want to go and check. But we'll kind of see. I think the likelihood does tone down a little bit, but we'll watch. Usually today's a good information day. Plus, as well, if we see any more Target stock, we'll let you guys go and know, and reach on out. Same with Best Buy on that side. Walmart actually hasn't done too much in a little bit. It's been a little more on the quieter side for drops, although I'm a little bit hyped up for this next upcoming Walmart restock. When it comes to stock in general, we'll be watching the Walmart Plus drops and see if they update anything. We still have usually been historically seeing Thursday drops, although we've seen a few Tuesdays and Wednesdays in, so sometimes we do have a little bit of a heads up, or they update the website, or update the Walmart Plus, or all that stuff. So we'll keep you guys in the loop if we do see any more information with it. And I think that's pretty much it for all the big boys. Amazon is now officially into a new month, so we're now kind of resetting up the cycles for PS Directs, PS5 Digitals, and PS5 Disc Editions for when it comes to Amazon. Always linked down below if you guys want, so wait to see if any more updates, things pop on up, or anything like that. They did give us a little bit of a heads up beforehand, so we'll still be watching and kind of seeing how stock is moving, so we can kind of go from there. And online did not really do too much as of last week, so especially be on the lookout for them. Sometimes if they're a little bit quieter, they like to start off their Mondays just a little bit stronger and a little bit more chiller, so be on the lookout for that in case you guys would like. When it comes to GameFly, we keep on watching that pretty heavily because we still haven't seen too much stock with it, so we'll be watching that pretty closely and pretty chilly with that too as well. Costco did do a PlayStation 5 drop not that long ago, so we're probably not going to be anticipating too much with that, as well as they have like a bunch of extra stock. Xboxes are overdue. Sam's Club is middle overdue for PS5s, middle overdue for Xboxes, probably nothing else crazy with that. As well when it comes to other various stuff too as well, as we're watching stuff. We still have been seeing a little bit of BJs in the in-store stock, so all around nice to see with that. Keep on watching stock, seeing stock with all that. Should be all around pretty good and pretty thumbs up with it. As well for their bundles and all that other types too as well. So keep on checking in stores, online, overdue. Kroger's and Fred Meyer's too as well for their online stuff, overdue. Military, we haven't seen that drop in actually quite some time, so as well we'll also be watching that a little bit as of the day itself too. Same with walk-ins, although we have not been seeing too much with it. And as well, all the normal overdue spots such as the PC Richards, the Endormas, the Staples, the HEBs, and all the other various walk-ins and everything else are looking at least a little bit more on the quieter side. Now, we still can have the yellow chances for like the Verizons and all those other mid-tier locations too as well, tied on in, so you can watch and go from that. So good stuff, good thumbs up, etc., etc. So overall, I think today is usually a little bit more on the chiller side, unless we have some big boy things like, say, Best Buy. We'll let you guys know if we see more stuff. And I'll probably reach out to some more Target employees and other employees to try to get as much information as I could possibly give you guys. We'll go a little bit more on the deep dive too as well on the weekly videos, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the PS5 giveaway, and Twitter link down below for another PS5 giveaway over there, just so you guys can have all the details for it. Hopefully this video will tie you guys on over as well. We'll go a little bit more in depth. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below, the Amazon links down below, the Webull and Coinbase down below, and all that good little various stuff as well down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. You guys are all beautiful and fantastic, and I'll see you guys up on the next one.